live thing one more time because I don't know how it works. Okay. Before I did the live, apparently it was unlisted. Well, that's not helpful. So here we are. I think we are public. Okay. Let me look. The people that be going live, they be knowing how to do a little one and a two. Let me check. Am I able to see on my page that I am live? No, I can't. How would I see that? What a tragedy. Ooh, I see two people. Okay, so the people are here. Well, praise be, because look, what I don't know is whether or not this is working. Oh, there I am live. Look. Doing something new for the people. I'm so irritated. Hello. Hi. Good morning. Ooh, there it is. Ooh, you see it? You see it? You see it? I'm so irritated. Hi, girl. Just 2 seconds ago, it was just me. And I was like, ooh, not me here doing a solo meeting. Hi. Hello. Hey, Martha. What up, what up, what up? Oh my God, I'm so irritated because I was like, how do you do this? Look, let me tell the people. Let me tell the people on the IG stories to come on in. Imagine, look at me. Not message health and review already. What is this? I'm gonna get me a bob. Look, it's important. And listen, this bob is so janky, you don't even understand. It is so janky. It's so old, but I need to film some content today. So, hey, Lisa, I need to just let it, I need to force it into submission. So I'm forcing the bob into submission today. It is so old. I was supposed to get my hair braided and that didn't happen. So many things, you know. Oh my God. Hey, Grace. Well, I appreciate that. Look, we're about to do some makeup. You know I don't be on live. But I want to do things differently. Look, it has to be a Mena Adubea. It has to be that length. Yes, you got to cut it short. Is it a habit? No, baby, it's a wig that I sewed down behind my hairline, but it is so pushed back. When I take this off, I'm going to push it forward and make it do something for me today so that I can film what I got to film. But no, this is a full wig. So you just buy the wig full and then I braided it down. I've got videos where I show y'all how I do it. And I just braided it down behind my hairline. I sewed it down behind the hairline. So my hair's braided. I just have a little bit out in the front. My leave-out is very fried. It's very fried. Greetings from Vegas. Hello. Thank you. Thank you. What's your scent? Girl, that's a good question. Look, I'm so undone. I am so undone. I haven't even done my scent. I'm so annoyed. That's how much I was trying. Look, so I was going to do live earlier, you know, and then I said, self, hold on, we need to have food. Okay, we do need sustenance to give the people energy. So I love Trinidad. I need to go to Trinidad. I took a quick reprieve and I went and had some rice and stew. Imagine. So I just finished eating and I was going to sit and do this. I said, let me stand up. I have to allow, you know, for some things to do this. So I did not put on my fragrance today. I just... What oil did I use? I did my lotion and my oil, and I got my fan on because why? Armpits. Who else is who? Is it hormones? Why are the armpits? I just need clarity on the armpits. It's annoying me. So I did not do my fragrance. So let's do that. This one is really good. Commodity iced. Yo, so what happens when the new year comes and it's spring and you still want to smell like fall? Because this is a very fall scent. Commodity iced. Is it spearmint or peppermint? One of those. It's some kind of mint. Thank you, Maryland girl. It's some kind of mint and frozen mango. It is very fall. You feel me? So what happens when it's spring and the flowers are blooming and you smell like a candy cane? Are we putting our candy cane fragrances aside? How about Ghana? Have you been there? Yeah. Oh man. So yes, I have. I last went to Ghana. Okay, Babiana. I last went to Ghana a very long time ago. I was supposed to be going very soon. Ooh, I'm breaking out. It's annoying. And things changed. But I will be going next year, early 2026. So I look forward to that. Oh, not 37, y'all. Y'all at work? Where y'all at? What's going on right now? Because I almost didn't think almost didn't think that right now was a good time. Okay, I am gonna do makeup, and I've watched enough lives to know that people get annoyed when we are on live. Or I don't do live. I'm gonna start, but when people are on live and they are not discussing all of the products, I recognize that. So I will be making it a point. I want to get used to this. This is something I want to do more often. I've never. Yeah, I know. Kiana, I know. So I'm doing things differently. Okay. I want to do things differently. I want to do more. I want to do more. I'm at work from home. Okay. I love it. Look, we love a good work from home. Okay. Praise be. Because the Lord is what? He is faithful. I'm off on vacation. Ooh, where you at, Queenie Pooh? Shoot. I wish you could send us some pictures. Let us live vicariously through you. I'm at work at lunch. Praise be for lunch. Hey, Cassie. What's for lunch? Because I'm full. I'm stuffed. So I'm forcing myself to stand up because what? The rice I just ate? Please, we need to stand up. He's worthy. Okay, so I'm gonna do my best to be telling y'all what's going on. Thank you. Happy birthday, I'm a friend. Ay, one more year upon them. Ay, do what you want with it. Well, you ain't lying. One thing about it, you ain't lying, okay? Do what we want to do. I love it. Okay, this is Lawless. Forget the fella. The shade is 30D. Is it helpful to, well, we're going to find out. Because like I said, I want to do this more often. I hope, let me put it this way. I hope that it's helpful for me to do makeup on live. But if it's not, then you can certainly let me know. What are we doing for the new year? And are we calling it New Year's or New Year? Are we calling it New Year or New Year's? Is it New Year's or New Year? This is e.l.f. Smooth Swipe Foundation Brush. This is new. I like the shape of it. Love that. All right. This foundation is very off color for me, but somehow, some way, it be coming together how, ooh, I forgot to take my lip product. Ooh, you staying home. Praise be, right? Thank you. Alyssa, thank you. Is it Alyssa? Yeah, Alyssa. Thank you, thank you, thank you. It's New Year. It sure is, right? Because he would be like, Happy New Year's. Which one is it? Is it the one or two? You know, you want to be like, is it one or two? You know, you always think, I know, right? Thank you, Cassie. So I say that, look at me. I'm digging out what I can from this MAC Prep and Prime because what? Girl, you can go on hands, people are fishing boats. Ooh, not fishing boats. Well, okay, well, praise be. Well, praise be, because look, he is what? He is worthy. I am so happy. That is so sweet. Yeah, ooh, I can't do it. Y'all are so sweet. Have y'all watched the birthday? Wait, no, sorry. Let's not jump too many topics, okay? New Year. Okay. I normally do stay home, but I just got something in my spirit. I just want to be up in the church house, just praying and worshiping with aggression. Now, can I do that at home? Yes, I can. But I just want to be around the people. You feel what I'm saying? Do you find? Girl, you know my favorite is the e.l.f. one. No, I have not. A while ago, someone mentioned one from ABH, but I never grabbed it because, you know, I'm a loyal person. I like what I like and I want what I want, and I can't stand having to try something new. So I never tried it, but I guess it's worth a shot. And then I'm used to MAC Prep and Prime because I used to work at MAC. But it is nothing. It is nothing compared to the e.l.f. one. The e.l.f. one leaves your lips tacky. The MAC one, to be honest, just feels like a chapstick. But I have it. Hey, me duffo and thank you. Just got here with foundation. Okay, this is Lawless. Forget the fella. 30D. I wish I could write stuff. Ooh. Y'all are seeing something real time that has been really annoying for me. I've been trying to find out what is pilling when I do my makeup, and damn it, I don't have time to wash this face off. Watching church on YouTube. I love that. Yeah, we got to stay safe too because of the crazies. That is so annoying. Something is pilling with my products. So it looks like there's, you maybe can't or can see it. It looks like it's dead skin. It's not. It's the, look at that. Oh, Oh, that is so annoying. Damn it. I think I know what product is not mixing, but then I also am not too sure. I've been isolating out certain ones. I wonder how much of a delay. And I'm trying to press this in. I wonder how much, see, look at that. I wonder how much of a delay y'all have. Hold on, let me tune it over here and see how much of a delay y'all got. Because I'm just curious. Ooh. Oh no. Oh yeah, okay, you're not too far back. Dang it. Okay. This is annoying. Well, if you're ever doing your makeup and you see your makeup crumbling, that's the pilling. It just gets a little crumbly, like crumble cookie. Then it means that something is not mixing well with something else. Damn it. And yes, you could wash your face off and start all over again, but who the hell has time for that? I doubt. We're gonna wash our faces on live? Wow, we might as well shower. This is dangerous. Oh my God. Hey girl, hey. Look, we're gonna figure this out and move what? On. Cause who has time for that? Okay. Well, we're gonna just blend this down, and it really is just products all crumbled up. So really, to fix it, you just need to press it all back down. It's like an art project, like clay. You feel what I'm saying? Just press it all down and hope that it just stays still. So I just wiped that off, and what is this? Not a hair. I can't do it. I can't do it. W Grand Pkwy N. What's going on right now? What advice? Okay, thank you. What's your advice on revamping and restarting YouTube after years of hiatus? Love your channel. That's what I'm asking. Girl, look, am I the one to answer that question? Well, you've asked me, so perhaps I am. I just had to, because I started YouTube, oh my gosh, I started YouTube 10 years ago. And I remember, we're getting somewhere. I'll answer your question. And I remember I did one video, man, I put so much effort into it because when do I not? And I edited my own video, and something happened where I lost the footage. Something crazy happened, and it completely discouraged me. And I no longer made videos or edited them. I was so over it. I was so done. And then I don't know how long after that I picked it back up again, because I was like, dang, I really, ooh, not you cooking. Ooh, did about to be late. Look, that man gonna be, look, takeout, okay? So I remember being like, you know what, but I want to do this. I gotta figure this out. Look, the forehead is peeling. I cannot. And I'm like, I just need to do this. So I had to overcome the disappointment and the deflation that I felt from whatever it was 10 years ago. I think I had lost footage. I had messed up something. I think part of, I don't know if the edit that I did got completely erased. Something crazy happened, and it made me just want to throw the whole thing in the trash. So I had to overcome that disappointment and that irritation and say, you know what, get back up and do it. Because I really wanted to. I enjoyed and still enjoy watching YouTube videos. So I just had to get over it and say, girl, try again. You can do this. Is this too bright? Looks like it's too bright. So from there, because I enjoy watching YouTube videos, I'm just so motivated by watching other people's videos. So when I see people posting often and or traveling and or reviewing new products, just whatever they're doing, it excites me to watch their videos, that I'm like, hold on, I have something to add to this too. So now I'm gonna do a video doing my iteration of what I'm seeing that I love. So it was an innate burning desire that led me to dust off the irritation. This is Tarte Shape Tape. The shade is 53S. To dust off the frustration and do it, because I don't watch television. I watch YouTube, maybe some Peacock, some Netflix, what have you. I just love watching YouTube, and I want people to watch my videos too. I have something to say too. So girl, just get back on it, you know, get back on whatever you love to watch. If that's also what you create. I watch content on, the content that I watch is very closely aligned, if not exactly what I create. So it also is just motivating to be like, oh, you know, it just gets me in the mood, really. So you can definitely do it. You got to just be interested. I mean, when I did, okay, the idea that first of all, soak your sponge, soak, and then squeeze out the water, take a tissue and squeeze it more so it's just damp. The idea that I'm even close to 100,000 subscribers is so wild to me, because I would look back and I think, yo, I remember stopping this. I remember stopping this because I felt so defeated. I was so pissed. I felt like I had wasted my time. And I just, the idea of redoing a video or redoing something after I put in so much effort, it just pained me. But I mean, I let it go for a while. I don't know if it was for months or for a year. I can't remember. I'd have to look. But I deleted my old videos though. Well, a lot of them, because they were so, they were not the quality I'm interested in. Well, so yeah, you gotta just be driven and just want to do it. That's how I did it. Oh, ooh, thank you so much. Yes. You know what? And look, there is something to be said about your palate for things growing, because similar to certain foods, my palate for fragrances has really grown. I know that I was immature. My nose was immature to mature fragrances years ago. I did not understand, nor did I have an interest in Arabic fragrances. I didn't understand them, didn't have an interest in them, couldn't get into it. My palate was very youthful, let me not say youthful, it was very underdeveloped or undeveloped. Because let's be honest, I only got into fragrances in 2020. Dolce & Gabbana Light Blue is, if not my first fragrance, one of my first fragrances in my life. And I still have the bottle. I moved to Houston 15 years ago. I still have Light Blue. I've kept it because it means that much to me. So I came from not knowing a daggone thing about fragrances. So when you say to me, these are Arabic fragrances, they're very strong, spicy, bold, I was just like, wait, what? That's too much for me. I thought it was just too bold, too strong. So I love what you're saying, because I've come a long way and I live. You already know that it's the same fragrance color, 53S. I live for a fragrance, and it needs to be in your face. Slap you right up in your face. I'm talking 6 a.m. flight to New York, and I'm passing through first. If I'm not sitting in first. Okay, let's talk about it. Because sometimes I am, but not always. So 6 a.m. flight, passing through first. You feel me? And she got on oud. She got on a pink pepper. She got on a sandalwood. And she don't give a damn. So I appreciate that. I've come a long way and I love it. Thank you for welcoming me. Yes, okay. Inspired. Yes. Welcome. Hello, professional YouTube watcher. I tell you. Because what else? What other place do we need to go to? I mean, even the news is on YouTube. So what more? It's a bit much still a bit much for me. But I'm half Arabic. Wow, half Ghanaian. So to be smothered in oud and oil since I was crawling. So glad it's being appreciated. Wow, that is awesome. I love that. Yeah, I mean, what's so interesting too? I didn't know the name of this, but when I was obviously a lot younger, I knew someone and their family would burn bahur. Is that how you say it? Bahur, Bakhoor. And I didn't know what it was, but I just knew that their house and their clothing, just them, they always had this very strong scent to them. And now, literally a year ago, because Kayali was sending out PR, I got one of their bahur, that's how I pronounce it, PRs a while ago, and I forgot that that's what it was. I was so confused by it. Anyway, it's these wood chips. If I'm explaining how I remember it, it's these wood chips that are burned and it creates this smoke and it's very strong. So anyway, I learned recently, wait a minute, this is a big deal. And you can fragrance your hair with it. It's definitely a niche thing, I would say. It's niche and I'm just all into it. Okay, so multiple cameras. I know that I'm supposed to create a video on my studio tour, what I use. The idea of it is overwhelming to me because I'm like, oh my gosh, there's so much to share. And when I start to share stuff like that, I feel like I sound confusing, but I know that information will be helpful. So I am still gonna do it. Because I use Asana to plan my videos, schedule them and whatever. So it's a task, what you call it? Software. And I literally printed out that page for that video, and I broke it down because I got to get it. I in my head, it sounds like a lot. So I wrote it, I typed it all out, and I broke it all down. So I am going to be recording that video. I would record it today, but it's just going to take a lot. But yes, every home has a signature. Okay. So they be having signature scents. You know what I'm saying? And you would think, you see, okay, this is the Makeup Forever color, what? Hi, artist color, wow. Artist color crayon. Praise the Lord. This is what it is. And I'm mixing the two of these. I got different kits, different places. So right here is what I have. So 608 Limitless Brown is red, and 612 Dimensional Dark Brown is more cool toned, more this Q&A sticker. Oh, I should do a Q&A. Should not. Go ahead and suggest to me, YouTube. Hi. Okay, so red is going to give me bronzer, gray, or just neutral, just not red. Okay, it's going to give me shadow. So I'm mixing the two of these. Okay, so back in the hand, not on the face because I want more control of what's going on. So here we are. Signature scent. Hello, how? Hi, Donald Fergus. Let's go there. Look, one thing I'm going to do is try to read these names, okay? Because the names are important to me. One thing I can't stand is when people say my name wrong. Stop. Please. But yeah. So, does anyone have a song on their spirit? Or, you know, Q&A is fine too. Comment and A is fine too. Q, comment, and A is also fine. All right. I'm going to, should I use this brush? Yeah, I can use this. This is a It Cosmetics. I have to do my nails too. What complexion perfection brush? I need to do my nail. So look, I'm just taking it because they're both on my hand right there. And then we just, look, I'm just doing a little artistry. I almost said artistry. So annoyed. Just doing a little artistry. Does anyone have a song on their spirit for this new year? I've been seeing the videos on TikTok that just make me want to throw my phone. Because if you have a pulse, then you have a testimony. And I know that I am not the only one. I mean, you can even see from my video, from my birthday trip, part 1, that there's a testimony in there. If you've seen, that's what I should do. Where them polls at? Where them polls? Hi. Look, let me see. Did you watch my recent vlog? Yeah. Ooh, not the light covering where I pressed done. I can't do it. Ooh, look, a lot of work. Hi. A lot of work. Okay, here we are. Start the poll. Yes. Why is this in my face? Oh, okay. Drag here to end. No, I don't want to end the poll. I just want to get it off my face. Hi, praise the Lord. Ooh, not you in my face. I can't, look, not me learning to, I'm so done. Okay. Okay, so the poll don't leave your face. I'm so irritated. Okay, I get on my nerves. The poll is literally blocking my face. How can I make sure? Hello, Kita. Look, Kita got a chat room and she coming and chat with us. Look at that. I don't know. Oh, Corinne. Yo, what's up with Corinne Hawthorne? Yo, that name always gets me because my accents. Hawthorne, right? How y'all say it? Hawthorne? I can't. Hawthorne. Wow. H-A-W is a not like that. You know what I mean. Hawthorne. Talk. Walk. That's how I say it. Oh, Donna, thank you very much. Thank you very much. You know what song? Charity. I'm trying to say something. Look, because you know I be having a little tongue tie. Ooh, can't do it. Hawthorne. Hawthorne. Because what else would it be? Hawthorne. What's the song? What's the song that goes, it will always be like this? I don't know the words well. The Lord will perfect. Is it perfect this? Oh, is that what it is? The Lord will perfect this concerning me. Is it concerning me? Sooner or later. I love Junior Sister singing in the last vlog. Which singing? Because she doesn't sing. Did you like my singing or hers? Because Lord, perfect that concerning me. I love that. That song, I've been seeing it since yesterday on TikTok. It just does something to me. It does something to turning around. Yes, turning around for me. The dress that I wore, thank you very, yes, fill me up. Yes. I haven't been seeing Tasha in a while. Tasha looks good. Tasha looks good, man. Sometimes you gotta shed the dead weight, the dead people, the dead everything, yo. Sometimes it goes hand in hand. It's like when a woman cuts her hair off. Sometimes a cut, but sometimes it's like a shave, a huge chop. She's in a transition. She's in a transformation. She's in a trans something, and she's not. She's gotten out with the old and in with the new. Either way, Tasha looks phenom. Okay, thank you. My sister's so funny, Sharita. She be loving the comments too. I had a great time, Tony. Turning around for me, one for the new year. You did feel the vibe. Oh, I don't know that one. I need to go look it up. What? Not me not knowing. Where you going getting all cute? Ooh, I'm just getting cute for myself, girl. Look. I'm gonna film some videos, God willing, after I finish chatting with the people. You know what I'm saying? But I love a good just getting ready for myself, you know? I really do love a good just getting ready for myself. You know, you all dressed up, you got a little paint on your face, and then someone's like, oh, where are you going? I'll be like, here. Yeah, I was just coming right here. Right here. You know, just because. Ooh, who tried it? Psalm 51 is my song. Ooh, I don't know that song. If you never, all the words. I gotta look this up. And no, I did not. Tell us, Kimber Rose, what happened? What's the song that you told her not to sing? Who, my sister? Tandra, which one? Hello, I'm Miss Burrett saying, I love the boundaries you set and Sandra's and boundaries. Yes, girl. Yes, it is very, very important, you know? And there's so much that I can say about that. Virtual, yeah, I've thought about it. MB, I've thought about it. Okay. So this is Sephora 14. Are we done with this poll? I'm so tired of it. It's just in my face. It's even too much. Adiasum, let me check it off. I'm tired of it. You guys are ready? You have already told me. Thank you. Praise God. Okay, we can see you. Jamaican. You came to the poll down. No. Oh, it was also blocking you guys. It was also blocking, you know. I was tired of it. Yeah. What is all this? I didn't know it was also blocking you. Yes to boundaries, because I don't play about that. Yeah, we can show that. That's not offensive. Why y'all? YouTube is very strict. Your sister in a vlog, yeah. I don't know what song that. I don't know what song that was. I'd have to go look. Yeah, I'd have to be reminded. We had a good time. Not the pilling. Look, the pilling is happening on the nose too. I can't do it. I cannot. So, where were we? We've talked about so many different things. Oh my gosh, can we? Do we have hairstyle ideas for the new year? What are we doing with our hair? Because I used to have a calendar, and I was so happy to have that calendar because I am that person. I mean, I keep a calendar. I love a good calendar. You know, it makes my heart smile. I love a good calendar. I love organization. It just makes my heart tingle and everything. Do you see this nose contour? Ooh. I'm wiping off the excess so that I'm no longer applying, but I'm, wait, okay. Okay, MB, okay, so if you saw that in live and direct, I was laughing and then stopping from laughing because then I had to check again to make sure that what you were saying was funny instead of something serious, because I was just saying that when a woman shaves her head, it's a very serious thing. So I'm glad that I was on track with laughing versus you were saying something serious and I was laughing. I wanted to meet the moment. So yes, girl, I hear you on being tired. Look, I've shaved my head twice and I've contemplated doing it again, but I like changing my hair, so I have not done that. I sent you the link for the song. Okay, good. Thank you. I'm gonna check it out. Kenyatta. I knew someone named Kenyatta a while ago. I need to watch your birthday vlog because I'm planning my trip to Cancun. So maybe salute. No. Well, okay. Let me stop. Let me not say no. Everyone should go where they want to go and do what the hell they want to do. I always say that. Tulum is just very expensive. It doesn't compare to Cancun. Cancun, however, though, to me screams family because I've just gone on a more family tip. Tulum just felt more girls tip, but it is mad expensive. Why in the world is a cocktail 30 US dollars? A cocktail, sometimes $15, most times between 15 and 30 US dollars. US is insane to me. So we had a great time, but would I go back to Tulum? Not unless someone was taking me. Chopping off, ooh, Pixie. Hair calendar. Yes, hello, because we need to plan. You sound like me. You want to plan. I need to know what I'm doing. Hello from, I want to go to London and just frolic. Love it. I want to go to London and frolic. Look, I want to go to London and frolic. Ooh, let me ask y'all. So I'm sure like you have seen, oh, and this is Laura Mercier, okay? Look at 99 people up in here. I love that. Praise God. This is Laura Mercier, translucent honey. Yep, praise God. I like it because it be blended so nicely. $30 for a drink. Oh, bless his name. Hi, Miss Burrow. I'm not Burrow. I can't stand what you just said. Kenyatta, can we please? Because you didn't lie. You know what I'm saying? You didn't lie. I'm trying to pronounce the name. Keontae. Is it Keontae Cooksey? Hello. Oh, girl, you didn't finally. This is my only one. So you came at the right time. You caught the one and the only. You caught the one and the only. I love being 40. I feel so good. I've earned this. I've earned my stripes. I've earned becoming 40. So I love it. Thank you. You did braids. Oh, I love the babies. My scalp is so dry. Ooh, speaking of braids. Okay, better sneak some mini bottles. Look, from the liquor store. Look, and we did go to a gas station liquor store situation. And they were laughing at us because we didn't know what they were talking about. You had to buy it. What is all this? I don't know. Something going on here. You had to, I tell you, I look 25. Midnight sit. Yo, some people are so annoying. They want to urinate on your parade. Man, who said me, yeah, Miss Series. I'm doing a series, almost 40, but I look 30. And they want to be like, oh, you look 40. I think it's funny as hell because if I look 40, that's cool too. Some people are really irritating. For real. Oh, God. We flex even harder, girl. Kimber Rose, we flex even harder. But you got people. Time for. I tell you. Yo. Yo, they be like, yo, but you look 40. And it's like, chill. Can we just talk for a minute? What the hell? I'm doing my, I can't even, look, you messed up my makeup. Not you, them. I messed up my freaking makeup. Can I do my freaking series? I was like, and it started coming out of nowhere. And I've been doing this series for a minute. So I was like, oh, not the. Yo, I would just laugh like, wait, what? Anyway, it's funny as hell to me because who said that we don't want to be 40? Like I said, I've earned my stripes. I have earned all 40 of my years. And I'm so happy to be here. And if you're like me, I am living my absolute best life right now. I lived before, but honey, I am living. So yeah, I don't shy away from hell. I like to tell people that I know, Heart of Refuge, very soon. I enjoy telling people my age. I also enjoy the playfulness of being like, how old do I look? I mean, a lot of times people do not know. They just don't know. Unless one lady, she was wise because she's like, how old is your son? 10? Okay, you got to be upper 30s. So she did the math and she was correct. But other than that, come on now. People really don't be knowing. They really don't be knowing. And I think it's just so funny. So yeah, the haters were making me laugh, really. So damn funny. Ooh, look. I love me a good, sexy, fine 50, okay? I love it. I'm so grateful to be where I am and to have been able to do what I've done. What? I'm living my best life right now. Oh, look, Keon. Let me go back. Is it Keontae? I would love to. There was a time in life, a time in this whole thing where that was a big thing. And then it went away because of COVID, obviously. But I mean, I would love that. Something more intimate, like 90 people. I could do that. I could do more, but there's no need. So I like that. It don't crack, okay? This live gives a close up of your, just a little one too. Just a little one too. This is just who, yeah, this is authentic. This is it. This is what I got. I love that. Thank you. Ooh, who's trying to message me? I can't. Look, it's your friend trying to message me right now, Sharita. Y'all know she be, like they were saying in the South, cutting up. She be cutting up. What's your biggest take? Relating to what? Tell me, relating to what? Charisma, right? Charisma. Tell me, relating to what? Every time, oh, Namal, you're so funny. You went to you were there? You were sick. Girl, I was there. I was there to support my girlfriend, Tasia. Yo, tonight's conversation was crazy. What? My. Tonight's conversation was crazy. Telling you busy. Ooh, I'm gonna let her know. Someone said, say, kutu, say, bam. I tell you, yeah, when I watched the vlog, I could have cried. Oh, no. Oh, my God. It was so funny. There's so much I want to say about that. There's so much I want to. Okay, I will do more live. Break builder. I will do more live. You will get it. You won't even just get it. You will get it with an R. Okay, if you understand, you understand. You will get it. I will do it. I want to visit so bad. Oh yeah, the food. Yo, you when you come here, you gonna need some Miralax or some magnesium citrate because the food is delicious. If you don't take time. Time will take you. Yeah, the older guy was crazy with the younger woman. Talking about she don't listen to me. What's there to listen to, Grandpa? What is there to listen to, Grandpa? Huh? Stop right now. Mostly this. Oh, okay. What's my take this year in terms of life? Well, this year, if you've been around for a while, I started off with some hurt around feeling like people were not showing up for me. And I'm saying this out loud because God so had it. Yes, I'll have her join. Oh my God, if she does a live, she's gonna take it over. She's gonna take it over. God, so as God would have it, I was able to end the year with people showing up for me. Isn't that something? So my take is that God really do be listening to our heart's desire. And of course, when it aligns with his desire for us, then his will be done. Ooh, not my nose running. Excuse me. I gotta take care of that. Let me get my Q-tip. Excuse me. Not paw, right? My nose is running. I don't know if I could be having allergies or what, but so that's my biggest takeaway. And it really blessed me because I began the year with this. I later learned this phrase on TikTok. I did a Rico sweep. I didn't call it that. I didn't know that to be a thing when I was doing it, but I just walked into 2025 frustrated, and I said, I'm going to put energy and effort into places and people that want to do the same for me. Because it gets to a point. It sounds like a meme, but it gets to the point where it's like, yo, what is this? And I'm just so grateful that God, and I said this before, and I'll reiterate this. Yes, I was frustrated, but I wasn't pulling back from people and things out of anger. It was more out of hurt. But I kept space open in my heart if those relationships could have been salvaged somehow. And I look ashy here, but I don't want to put any filters on. I'm not that light. And I'm just so grateful that God had his way, and it all It all worked out. It all worked out. I did not know that it would work out this way. But in the ways and in the areas where it matters the most for me, it has worked out. And I am I'm grateful. Ooh, I didn't tell you what this was. Hurt and Exhausted. Yes, this is Rare Beauty Liquid Luminizer in the shade Mesmerize. It is a light pink, but just take a little, and I'm blotting it on my hand. A little goes a long way. Little. And it's going to get you together, right? Right down the middle of the nose, you know. Again, I'm looking real ashy right now, but that's not how my skin normally looks. Okay, praise the Lord. So that's my take. That's a good question. I appreciate that. MCAAD. Oh, Natalie is so sweet. Y'all together. Oh, my sister, yeah. You know, a lot of things. One of the things that I know that I am strong in is caring for others, even if I don't know who they are. I've never met Natalie a day in my life. I watch her like you all do. In fact, I discovered her while I was on vacation a year and a half ago. Was it a year and a half ago? Yeah, because it wasn't this. It was, yeah, a year and a half ago. And just through the screen, I was like, she is so dope, okay? And she was keeping it real raw and rugged, and I just was into it. So through watching her and just hearing what she had to say, I just felt a tug. Golden hour, Desimaris, you know how I live and how I ride for her. How I ride for this product too, and for Danissa, because she's really sweet. So this is one of those people who, when she sees you, she's gonna greet you by name. That always means so much to me. That always means so much to me. So back to what I was saying. It's not everybody that I'm like, oh, you know, extending myself to. What is this? I don't know what this is right here. Wow. I don't know what is going on there. So anyway, just through her videos, I was like, there's a way that I can share love with this creator, with this woman, this mom, this warrior, because she gives me warrior. And there's a lot of me that I see in her. And I said, let me go ahead and share this. I like a good massage. I don't get massages very often. I should do more. You saw us get some in Tulum, and it was so peaceful. And I want to do more of that. This is disturbing me. Is it hives? I cannot. Is it from when I wiped the makeup? How do I fix that? Ew. What is this? What kind of life is this? So all that to say, I appreciate it. I really appreciate it. I just thank God that through it all, he keeps my heart soft for people, just in general. Because even back to what I was saying earlier this year, being frustrated, I still asked God to keep my heart soft and open in case there is room for change. With that, my heart is soft for people in general. Now, you should know already, this is not about Natalie. We moved on from her. Love her. Now, with that being said, you're never going to find me a people pleaser. People pleaser, you're never going to find me. So with having a soft heart for people, I don't want to make it seem like I'm out here getting walked all over. Absolutely not. So we just changed topics a bit, but she's very strong and sweet. We can talk and have talked for hours. Love that. Yes. And hopefully you watched my video where I talked about eldest daughter reflections. That was a very honest and in-depth conversation about life and reflections, Abi, and just the whole 9 yards. Okay, when you pray for the right people, especially after that experience, God, he gonna deliver. He gonna deliver. You feel what I'm saying? Hello, beautiful. Oh, isn't that a Travis screen? Oh, all things work to. Nope, that's not how it goes. I can't do it. See, sometimes it works, other times it doesn't. I don't know how the song goes. I can't. Hello, hey, King's daughter. Hello. Is that Amaka? Welcome. Hey, Nigeria. You're enjoying. When did you last visit Ghana? Where did you visit and how much had it changed? Girl, I was supposed to be in Ghana right now. I can't do it. I was supposed to be. And what is that noise? I can't do it. You hear that beeping? I thought somebody's house alarm was going off. Yeah, I was supposed to be there right now, and I'm not. I saw a TikTok, and I'm getting to respond to you, where a woman walked out of her door. It had millions of views. Walked out of her door. Her keys fell on the floor, and she walked right back in the door. And in the comments, everyone was talking about how, essentially, there are sometimes signs, praise the Lord, where you just need to go back where you were and stop whatever you were going to do. And there were a few things that stood in the way of me going. And it is better that I did not go this time. But I will be going. I said it earlier. I'll say it again. I will be going, God willing. I always say God willing. Yo, and I saw a TikTok too, which is so true. More and more we are, or I am, sound like my mom. You know, she might say, meaning tomorrow morning, God, or tomorrow, God willing. And I've been saying that a lot over the years because it is true. It's God willing. So in the next next year, in 2026, God willing, I will be going to Ghana. When? We will see. But it is all what? God willing. Because if the key falls on the floor, theoretically, then I'm not going. You feel what I'm saying? I'm a lot more mindful of sometimes forcing something that don't need to be forced. That goes for situations. That goes for relationships. If you can read between my eyes, praise the Lord, that goes for all of it, not forcing, you know? So I'm gonna be there. It's been a long time. It's been a long time. Tandra, I appreciate that. Oh, you know, I don't have any older sisters or sister. I am the older sister. So my heart always smiles when I'm speaking to in the presence of women who are older than me, because obviously you've lived more life than me and you can share more about what life is, you know, what's to come. Would you happen to have I do in my YouTube, what's it called? Description? Yes. Oh, you're so sweet. I appreciate that. She agreed with you on so many things. Did she, Soph? Trying to tell you, I put. Good. I'm glad. December. I didn't get to dirty my December, but it's okay. Burnt toast theory. You know what I'm saying? Is it really? Lisa, I appreciate it. But it's correct. God willing, because God is in control. He is. Literally just posted about being exhausted. God willing isn't. Look. Ricardo. I love Ricardo. He's so handsome. So handsome. Hey, Ricardo. Oh my God. I haven't seen you since LA. I'm so annoyed. Can't do it. Can't do it. Can't stand it. Okay. Where am I? I want more blush, but I also think it's okay. Everything looks so washed out, but he looks better in person, I think. Okay. So we're going to do brows right now. Can I just say how people talk about dirty December? I'm not interested, but I feel you. I know. And even when I was going to go, let's do brows. This is Maybelline Express Brow. When I was going to go, and even when I do go, because December's over, so let's just discuss when I was going, which is December. I was not going to engage so much in the dirty business because I'm trying to see if I need to shave my brow. Because I'm going back home. I haven't been to Ghana in 15 years. That's insane to say. You feel what I'm saying? But again, a new dawn, a new day, doing things differently. Hello, hi. So I'm going back and I am going to make it a point to go back more often. How is it that I've been to certain countries multiple times and not Ghana? Price, perhaps? Yeah, but no, we have to make provision. So, what was I going to say? Dang, how do we get there? Oh, yeah, dirty December. So, can you see? I wasn't going to engage so much in the partying because I'm going back home. I wanted to just chill. I just wanted to just enjoy and just bask in the sun and the environment and the land and the life. I didn't want to go and party. That wasn't my thing. So it really is okay that I didn't go. I mean, it's okay because it has to be, but it's okay because I'm content. I knew that it was God willing. I knew that it was God willing, I'll be there. And if not, that's okay too. So I knew that I wanted to do slower things when I went anyway. Maybe a little 1-2, like, hello. You know, 1-2 wouldn't have been a problem, but it wasn't my main desire. So it's all good. It's all good, baby. 15 years, I'm telling you. How long since you went? I would love, would you really? Okay, so we're going to do it. 61. Ooh, you have? Look, and I appreciate that. And I will tell you, I've been learning from these younger people too. I hate it when I say it. I sound so grown. These young people, but they are young. Hello? I'll meet people and I'm like, wait, how old are you? You're 22. Oh, okay. Praise the Lord. But they be teaching me a thing or two too. They be real free. They be real, carefree and going with the wind, which I love too. I appreciate that. Ooh, I don't know where these brows are going. They're going somewhere. Do y'all have a word or a phrase for 2026? I let God drop it in my spirit. Yeah, I don't, man, I haven't, I don't have one yet, perhaps. I don't have one. I remember one year, my word, before I began keto and really trying to get my weight loss together, which I'm going to do a video on to just summarize it and talk more about it for those who are new. Ooh, look at the crumble, like crumble cookie. Can't do it. Crumble skin. How? It was discipline. That year, my word was discipline. And I've actually adopted this lately where do it even if you don't feel like it. Because I'll be honest, after I ate, I was like, oh, live. I could just sit down, put a video on. I'm watching Kimura Life in the Fab Lane. I could be watching Kimura Life in the Fab Lane, you feel me? And then do my makeup and then come alive and do the videos. But I've adopted this idea, which is, I think, what successful people do is believe and act on the idea that do it anyway. It doesn't matter how you feel. Forget how you feel, okay? So these days, when I know I got something to do or need to do this, or it'd be helpful for me to do this, insert whatever needs to go, fill in the blank for this, whatever this is, I have to remind myself, and it's been helpful to say, it doesn't matter how you feel, just do it. So if I know that I want to work out today and I haven't done it for a while or whatever the case is, just do it. Who cares how you feel? Now, that doesn't mean that I'm dismissive because I'm very much, that's how I feel. Don't tell me how to feel. I am one of those people. But from me to me, when I know I have goals, I just have to tell myself, do it. Who cares how you feel? Get up. Okay. Even if you won't be able to film but one video today, at least it's one's better than zero. So just freaking do it. So back to this. I was driving home and I was like, I'm going to go live today. I haven't been live ever this year. And I'm going to go live. And I was trying to determine where I should go live. I didn't want to go on TikTok because I don't be knowing what is on TikTok. I got to see TikTok. This is where a lot of this, well, no, it's on IG too. You look 40. So I was like, I'm not trying to go on TikTok and argue. And I love that I came here because hello. Yeah. So I said, look, I'm going to do it. So after I ate and I was feeling real relaxed, I almost didn't join on live. And I said, you know what? Do it. What the heck? Do it. And I'm glad that I did because this is fun. I'm encouraged to do it more often because it's cool. It's chill. Selfish after a decade of selflessness. Can we talk about that, Charity? And this is not to tell you what to say either because I do not like when anyone tells me what to say. Let's talk about it though, because when I've heard it, this is not you, when I've heard it from other people, I'm going to be selfish this year. What I say to that is, it's not, okay, it's not, because again, I'm not telling anyone what to say. Is it, I'm going to, what did I say to her? I said, it sounds like you just want to pour more into yourself. You want to not be a people pleaser. You want to be considerate of your needs. So let's say someone is expecting something from you and you don't want to do that thing or go to that event. And normally you might go just to save face or not to ruffle feathers. But now you're in a phase where, you know what? No, I can't make it. I'm overbooked. I'm stretched thin. I'm unavailable. And that could be considered selfish, or it could just be more considerate of self. So, right, tomato, tomato. But either way it goes, I love that for you because you're never going to get people pleaser out of me, ever. Ever, ever, ever. Am I considerate? For sure. I know I'm talking about myself. I'm putting myself in your position. Am I considerate? For sure, but I will say no in a heartbeat. I might find a nice way to say it, but the answer is no. Up, because that's the only way. Hello? That's the only way I want to go. More considerate of self. Absolutely. Right. Because then now, because what I don't want and what I don't subscribe to and will not subscribe to is pleasing other people at my expense. And now I'm bitter and I'm frustrated. I really do make it a point to pay attention to whether or not I am bitter or resentful about anyone or anything. That's why earlier this year, when I said I entered the year saying I'm going to do an overhaul and I'm not going to overextend myself to maintain certain relationships, and what will be, and I'm going to keep my heart pure as I refocus on me. When I made that declaration, I made sure I checked in with myself to say, make sure that there's no bitterness in there. There's no anger in there. It's just like soft heart, strong mindset. I'm just being more considerate of myself. And if something changes, I'm open to that. And if it doesn't, then that's okay too. That is quite all right too. Okay, social battery. What's all this noise? All this ruckus from my neighbors. I love that. Wait, no, social battery is in need of charging, okay? Okay, because we got to give that a good charge, all right? We are making headway, people. Can we imagine? Are there any products that I'm not mentioning? Y'all not mentioning it. It's like I'm telling y'all, this is the same concealer, the 53S. It's going to look light here because of the contrast. You really got to whisper when you be doing brows, honey, because what? Look, you barely can even swallow. Don't even swallow your spit when you do your brows. You understand me? Ooh, I can't do it. Ooh, not the cookie crumble. I cannot. It is, I think that this is, I'm so done. This looks crazy. I think that it's the SPF. Because what is going on? Why, Guan, and why? Okay, let's catch up. Where we at? Have a blessed, happy new year. Yes. Whenever you become selfish, it's always a bad thing for some people. Yeah, and look, some people misuse your kindness. Some people are very abusive with their requirements and dictates. And really, when you think about the word abuse, isn't it, look, I had to pause because look, the arch. Ooh. Isn't it a perversion of something? Am I stating that correctly? I gotta Google it, girl. But it's an abuse. It's an abuse of someone's kindness. It's an abuse of your generosity. It's an abuse of your emotion. So you're misusing it. You've perverted it. Okay? And for someone to now think that your boundaries, someone mentioned before they like my boundaries and my I forget. For someone to now think that the boundaries you've put up to preserve your energy, to preserve your heart, to preserve yourself, are now a bad thing, as you said, Danella R. Fergus. Oh my gosh, I'm trying to say it correctly. For them to now think that it's a bad thing says a lot about them. Because if someone puts up, and this is all about personality too, because I am that person, no one's done this to me. Not that I can think of. This is the Laura Mercier translucent honey again. But if someone were to put up a boundary and it affected me, let's say the boundary was, I don't talk on the phone at this time, or I don't want to entertain these topics, whatever. Again, no one's done this to me because I am so self-aware, praise Jehovah. It's not my doing. I'm so self-aware that I will notice things a lot more often than someone else will, and I'll correct myself. But let's say that somebody gave me a boundary. I would respect it because I'd be giving boundaries too. I'd be like, that, no problem. Sorry, I did not mean to do that. It ain't no sweat off my brow because hell, I'd be giving boundaries too. And I expect people to adhere to them because if not, there are what? Consequences. There are consequences to our behavior. We have to understand that consequences aren't always a bad thing. What's the consequence to dieting and exercising? Becoming more fit, losing weight, being healthier. It's a consequence. Consequence means action. Means a result. So what's the consequence to somebody breaking my boundary? Depends on what it is. Because you're going to get a consequence. Praise God. Imagine turning on YouTube and seeing your face. Okay, Erica, come on in, girl. Hey, Miss Queen. I think my word, honor God and me. That's the easiest way to go where I'm meant to be. And I will slap my boundaries on the table like I'm playing spades. Hello. I can't really when I'm doing. Listen, how's your hairstylist, your girl? Which what you mean? You want to talk about that? Y'all want to talk about that? My hairstylist journey. It ain't going nowhere, girl. Hello, Nick. It ain't going. Hello, Megan. It ain't going nowhere. Look, I was saying earlier how I used to love that I had a hair calendar. Hey, Wanda. Ooh, thank you, Kenyatta. I used to love that I had a hair calendar because I looked forward to the different hairstyles that I wanted to do. But then that had a wrench thrown into it because I had to fire the hairstylist. And every now and then I'll be like, you know what? Maybe I'm going to find, I don't know what's going on here. Maybe I'm going to find another hairstylist. But then I think, yo, I love the convenience of doing my hair at home. I'm not interested in driving 45 minutes, whatever minutes to go do my hair somewhere. Not only that, people be canceling on you and all that stuff. I can't afford that. I need my hair done. I need it done. That's why I be recycling my favorites. You feel what I'm saying? And I be calling it a night. So this has become my signature bob, which I love though. It's not a crime. I like it a lot. How you feel your 25, girl, my 25. It's so wild that this year has now come to an end. I think it went well. I had to lean on God a lot. I had to, something's going on my skin. I had to lean on God a lot. I learned that God sometimes will show up when it feels like the clock is running out. I'm talking about running out. And time again this year, he showed up. Look, you know, it's not everything you say online, but I'm sure you understand what I mean when I say that. This year, I mean, even just recently too. Even just recently, God has shown himself to be faithful. I'm talking about, I don't know what I will do if you don't. I don't know what to do in this situation. I am desperate. I'm trying to clean this brush. I don't know what's going on with this brush. It looks all janky. So the question was, where is it? The question was, how do you feel your 2025 went? My 2025, if I were to look at it in its totality, the Lord was faithful. He was very faithful to me. He was very faithful to my family. He's even still faithful down to the wire. Girl, there were so many times, and even more recently this year, where I was like, if you don't do this, God, I don't know what I'm going to do. And that is even so, I'm getting leftover. There's something going on with my skin right here that I don't like. I mean, this is not good, whatever is going on here. So, man, this year, there have been years past where I've hung onto God's word and his promises, his words, promises for dear life. But you asked about this year, and this year I have hung on for dear life a few times. Enough time, I know, right? Through the brows. Enough times for me to know, wow, this is what it means to have faith. Not that I didn't know what it means to have faith, but my God, you really got to be in something to be like, woo! I mean, I'm talking about going to bed and knowing that if something doesn't change tomorrow, you know what I'm saying? And then tomorrow come, and then something does change, my God. So that's why, or that's part of why I was saying earlier, I just be God willing. So, God willing. If this isn't that, God willing, because it's got to be God's will. It's got to be. So this year, I am so grateful that he has delivered me from some stuff. He has delivered me. He has shown himself to be so faithful in my life. I just can't even believe it. That's why when certain plans don't go he's on time, as I envision them to be. Someone said perfectionist. Where was it? Oh, when things don't go how I envision them to go or desired for them to go, I just leave it. I'm a lot more calm these days, which I love. That's why when I say I don't mind that I look 40, I've earned these stripes. I've earned these stripes. I fought to be the woman that I am. No one can take that from me. I wouldn't have gotten that at 30. There's no way that I would have gotten that at 20. I fought to overcome so much. I love the 40 years that I've had on this earth because I've overcome so much. You feel what I'm saying? I'm a lot more clear on who I am, what I will and will not tolerate, what I do and don't want, how I will and won't live, what I'm willing to sacrifice, what it takes to remain disciplined, what I require from people, what I'm willing to give, so on and so forth. I'm a lot more clear on all of that. And it took 40 years to get here, so whatever's happening in my face is ticking me off. So I am very grateful for where I am. I'm very grateful for all of the trials and obstacles that it took for me to get where I am. Are you 100% content creator? Girl. And I still showed up. Miss Queen, you better talk about it. And I still showed up, okay? Kimber Rose, yes. Well, welcome. Yeah, the crown does show, there's a crown, so that shows that you're new. Welcome, by the way. Yes, so look, I'm about to do my same every freaking day makeup look. Or should I do a little something light on the inside? Let's see. We are talking. So I have been creating content over 10 years. And I was doing so while working full time, obvi, right? I used to be a makeup artist. I was a freelance makeup artist, never trained, solely self-taught, still self-taught, never been trained, just been watching and learning and practicing. And once COVID hit in 2020, I went full time, and I've been full time going on 6 years now next year. That excuse me, hold on, because the English, that in and of itself is a testimony. Okay? Full-time creator for 6 years is insane. So when I say that God willing, all of this is God willing. My life is God willing. My sanity is God willing. My happiness is God willing. Okay? Meaning, I want what God wants for me and what God has for me. And he just so had it that I could sustain myself going on 6 years now. And every year and every day, I am grateful. Every year and every single day, I'm grateful because it's not everyone that can. It's not everyone that is. It's not everyone that can continue. Everything and everything that I get to do. Look, I can't. Look at that. It just peeled off my skin. I cannot. Messed up the makeup. Everything that I get to do, I give God the glory for. You know, when I used to be a worship leader at church, mind you, I was singing before I became a worship leader at church here in Houston. So I've been singing since I was young, and this was back in Rhode Island. And, oh, you can't see it now. Okay, I just covered it. I can see it more in person. I remember one of the principles that we had to adopt was the idea that we get to. So they didn't want us saying, oh, I have to serve on Sunday. You know, how you might say, I got to go work. You know, what are you doing tomorrow? I got to go to work. You don't got to do anything. You really don't. You know, you can choose not to work and then be struggling. So you don't got to do anything, really. We can just give up on life and just not do a thing. But when it came to serving on the worship team, being on the platform, they wanted us to understand that we get to do this. And that was powerful for me. So I try to remind myself, even with the work that I get to do, that I get to do this. I don't have to. I don't have to do this, but I wanted to. I wanted to many years ago when I was driving 45 minutes or more in traffic on the highway to get to work at 7:30 in the morning with a baby screaming and crying half the time. And I was trying to keep my head on straight and show up to work, and I was late a lot of the time. And I was filming videos in the morning before going to work. You feel me? And then editing them whenever I could. And then just balancing so much. And I would pray, if it was possible, if it was at all possible, that if I could have my own business and work from home, that's what I wanted to do. And when God orchestrated things in a way that was scary for me, but in a way nonetheless that he would have it to be, I just stepped out and here I am. So each day I'm just so grateful that I get to, okay? I don't have to do this. I get to do it. I get to because God answered my prayer and he gave me the vision, and he continues to give me the vision and the drive to do it. All the more reason why what I look like being like, oh, I don't feel like, you don't feel like, go back. You know what I'm saying? You don't feel like, because look, when you're an entrepreneur, you want to do, I don't feel like, do you, I don't feel like, and see when the bills come, you're going to feel like needing some money to pay them bills. Praise God. God allows you to pop on my feet. You dropped a glimmer. Oh, I love that, Kimber Rose. I love that. Look, he is so faithful. Around that time was when I realized how much was placed on me. It's taken now. Setting boundaries and creating physical distance. Sometimes you gotta do that. Sometimes you gotta create a physical what? Distance. Because, yo, I've even been seeing this on TikTok. I'm loving these combos, by the way. This is so motivating. Look, I haven't done this in over a year. Actually, I've never done a live. Have I done a live on YouTube? I don't even know. And it's just so sweet that, first of all, y'all are even here. In my mind, I'm like, no one's gonna be out here during the daytime. But even just the combo is just so inspiring. So I'm excited to do more of these. Okay. What did I want to say about that? Shoot. Creating physical, dang it, I was gonna say something about that. Creating physical distance, setting boundaries. Oh, yeah. So I've been seeing this on TikTok, the idea that it's hard to, or maybe impossible to heal around the people, heal around the hurt, heal around the people that hurt you. So good for you. If that's what you're referring to, good for you for creating physical distance and setting boundaries, because that's important. We have not because we ask not. Come on, you know what? But I will say, Kenyatta, what we ask for, has to be aligned with what God wants for us. Because we get ourselves, look at that, what is this? We get our feelings hurt when the prayer that we're asking for isn't fulfilled. Then it's like, well, I prayed for this and God didn't give it to me. Well, it wasn't God's will. Or perhaps it just wasn't the right timing. Because I'm sure you, like me, or anyone can agree, this is looking so strange, that there are some prayers that just did not come to fruition. There are. With that, what I love is God is all seeing, all knowing. So there are sometimes for protection, I see exactly. So there's some prayers that I think are going to be best for me, or let's be honest, that I want for whatever reason. And it might not be in God's will. You ever look back and be like, yo, ha! Thank God you didn't give me that prayer. Thank God you didn't honor that prayer. Wow. So I just, let's talk about it. Thank God you didn't do that one. So I just give God all the glory, because I'm like, I want what is in your will, because look, Sometimes we be thinking that we know what it is and it ain't. And God got better. You know that sweatshirt that's on TikTok? The woman, or is it a woman or man? I don't know. Someone's wearing it. And Charity, I'm trying to tell you something. And it's got 2 columns. And one column, what did it say? It says something like your plans and then God's, something like that. And then in one plan it's just got all the side has all this stuff on it. It's like that. You think that this is what you want and this is what's going to be best for you and this is how it's going to look. And when God says no, it can feel so deflating. But when you sit and look back, when you sit and look back, okay? When you sit and take a peek back, go ahead and peek back, okay? Because if you're like me, you peek back. You peek back sometimes just to be like, what was going on back then? What was it back then? Yeah, because sometimes we be forgetting, sometimes we be forgetting. And I like a good reminder. Some reminders I don't want to have. You feel what I'm saying? Some reminders I don't want to have. But then sometimes it's like, oh, okay, let me not get it twisted. Let me go after what God wants. That's why I say God willing. So, God willing. Next year, God willing. These are my plans, God willing. Here's my vision, God willing. Thank you very much. Because even moving to Houston and just my life being how it is right now, that was all God. I wasn't meant to move to Houston. I would not be here right now. I would not be here right now. This is Huda Beauty, Longwear Eye Pencil. I would not be here right now if I was still living in Rhode Island or Maryland. My life would just be different. I don't know what it would look like because I had gotten a job in Maryland and I chose to move to Houston over that because it just made more sense. So life and things would have just been different. So when I really think back on some stuff, I'd be like, Lord, thank God it was your will and not mine. Because, excuse me, look, this is how you just throw your eyeliner on without even holding your eye. Because look, we can't always be pulling our eyes. I can't be doing that. Girl, I'm 40 is what I can't. Ooh, even saying that is crazy. I don't be feeling 40. What does 40 feel like? I feel fantastic. I feel amazing. I feel single, sexy, and free. Living my own money. How's that go? And if I'm free. I don't even know how the song goes. I forget. But yeah, so I forget who asked that. It's been a while now. But when I look back over my life, look back over 2025, all of that is the answer to what you asked. That was great. That was a great question. When I look back over this year, I am grateful because God has sustained me, man. Oh, my. He has sustained me. He has sustained my family. I look and I'm like, I can understand. I can really understand now, just looking at my life in totality, how people can be so burnt out, unhappy, unsatisfied. I can understand that. But I'm so grateful for the presence of mind to look at it a different way and to see all the blessings that God has shown me. Let's talk about GLP-1s. So, okay, the GLP-1, look, I just did another order. I just put in another order, another banga. I just put another one in because why not? Why not? So here's the thing, right? When I look back over my life again, because I often will look back. You have to be looking a little bit. Look back and front, back, forth and forth. So when I look back over my life and I see the different shades of gray, you're down 70 pounds. I love it. Why not? Why not? I dig you. First of all, what always kills me is same with, I didn't even finish my lineup. Same with the people who are not hating when they know my age. Okay, the ones who are not trying to be hated. Like, are you me? Does it concern you? Patches, no, I have not. The same with that, like, wow, you're 40? Wow, you look like you can be 35, 36, whatever, 33, 30, 28, whatever, okay? Same with my weight. You saw the pictures from the boat and just in general. I mean, what else do you need, right? I'm wearing a loose A, but still. You would never guess, well, maybe you would if you've been around. Guess how much I weigh. I'm fine having the discussion. If weight discussions are triggering for you, I hope it's not. I guess I should have asked. Someone asked me, so I'm just casting it. I understand how weight discussions can be triggering. It's not for me anymore because I've gotten to a place where I feel more confident and I'm continuing to work on that, continuing to tone and look as sexy as I can. I'm determined to live the life I want to live. Okay, so 160 is your guess. So people are always so surprised that I'm not. If I was 160, I don't know what. Well, I've been 160. I'll be right. I might have been in high school at 160. Hell, I don't know. I am not 160. Girl, how about last I checked, I was 180. Add 20 pounds to that. Now, your girl does have a substantial amount of muscle, which I love. And I'm continuing to build that. But at my heavier weight days, I was in the 190s. So what did I say? 179, 180 is where I was last I checked. I'm sometimes 185. And I'd be like, yo, this thing is so trickish. Had to grab a call. I'm back, new friend. Hey. Thank you, Wanda. So it's one of those things about how you carry it. But anyway, okay, so GLP-1, yes, I'm still on it. I love it. I understand that some people have an issue with, oh, you can't be on it for a long time, blah, blah, blah. I've had my blood work done. I'm under the supervision of a physician's assistant. Thank God I am doing fine. I might get a little gassy sometimes, but small price to pay. You know, like small price to pay. You're 190, 180 now? Yes, I know, right? 180. I don't even care about my number. I don't be looking like, okay, I want to be 170. No, I'll know that I'm satisfied based on how my body looks. I want to lessen the fat and build more muscle. You feel what I'm saying? That's my goal. And at 40, glamorous, fantastic, blessed, awesome, stupendous, exorbitant years, look, I always tell y'all, big up yourself, because ain't no one gonna do it but you, okay? Praise be. I need help. You know, I need some assistance. So the GLP won't be getting me where I gotta go. Oh, let me highlight my inner eye. Okay, hold on. Still living life, yeah. You know, soft heart. You know what I will say? It's so funny because back when I've not always sung in church. When I was in Houston, I did that. And I was serving on the worship team. Man, it feels like ages ago when I was doing that, which is so crazy. I mean, I've lived so many lives. I'm not even kidding. So how many years ago was that? Oh, wait a minute. It was COVID. Oh my gosh. That's insane. I'm thinking about this out loud. It was back in COVID when I stopped because church shut down for a year and we were online. And then we went back. Most people that were on the team at the location that I served at were gone. And I felt so out of place. I served 2 times maybe. And I just felt so disconnected that I just said, you know what? I'm not doing this anymore. Now, you might think that that's not how God would have it. Well, that's how I did it. Okay, so that's what happened. So that's what I was saying. Oh, yeah. Back when I was on the worship team, I was still working full time and posting kind of casually, but more on a hobby side. I was getting paid a little bit, but I was still doing both. And I know that I was a lot more rigid. I wasn't as free. Thank you, Stephanie. Hey, girl. I wasn't as free and sure of myself and all the things. I was I had become, when I looked at it afterward, I had become, I don't know, had I become churchy? I don't even know what that is, but I know that I wasn't how I am now. I mean, I was a lot more like, I mean, I just know. I can't even put words to it, but I was not as living my life as I am right now. So to respond to what you're saying, soft heart, strong spine, I'm grateful to where I am now because I do feel much more balanced. Granted, it's 5 years removed, so love the whole thing. Yeah, Green Alexander. No, You know, I've lived a few lives already. I've lived a few lives already, and the one I'm living right now, I adore. I adore the life that I'm living now. I really, really am. I feel so free, so happy, so excited on my own terms. This is Estee Lauder Turbo Lash, just on my own terms, just gallivanting through life, and I would not have it any other way. It just makes me so happy. Even on 3 weeks now, and I feel amazing. 8 pounds doesn't sound a lot, but I can tell the difference in my clothes. Girl, it's a lot when it's new. Yes, it's a lot, and I'm so excited for you. I don't remember seeing results that quickly. I remember being so obsessed with seeing the results because I was like, dang, man, if I could just fast forward this would be great. And it didn't come to me quickly, but when it came, it came. A girlfriend had to tell me. She was like, what? You looked so different. I was like, really? I mean, maybe I was just so obsessed with it, I couldn't tell. And it took people to point it out that I was like, wait, what? So I started to, really look, and I said, wait a minute, wow, I really have lost weight. And if you've been here since my surgery, I've lost way more. I mean, a lot of weight since then. And it's not even like the number is that drastic. Just got a message, excuse me. It's not even like the number is that drastic, because if I think back, I was in my 190s when I had gotten my surgery. And I remember being so concerned, well, not so, but a little concerned that she would tell me I needed to lose weight before the surgery. Nope, she didn't. And that's what made me realize that our bodies are composed differently. And for some, it's a problem when it comes to surgery, and for others it isn't. She didn't say a word. I was like, oh, okay. And I was around 190. I did lose weight from the surgery because you have to be on a diet and like all the stuff. But, I look very different now. Oh, very different. And I love it, actually. I'm so confident. Gallivanting on the road. I ain't gallivanting the road. That's it, Tish. You have to be gallivanting a little bit, small. I'd love to gallivant. Do you want to share? Do you think someone can enjoy that freedom in a relationship? Please share. Girl. Sea moss. I've never tried sea moss. Lucy, I love that. I think everyone should do whatever they want to do, I'm such a proponent of people being happy and feeling free. When I say that excuse me, when I say that I've earned my stripes, I've earned this 40 years, I truly have, and I love it. Okay, let me get my lashes. Let me cure my lashes a little bit, put my glue on it, while I get you this answer. And these lashes are A11. I am in love with these. Where is the thing? This is Kiss I Envy glue. Okay, 2 spoons of tea. Okay. Okay, do you think someone can enjoy that freedom in a relationship? Green Alexander? Green Alexander. That's a good question. We're gonna need, there is, from what I've seen on TikTok a lot, I only watch my For You page on TikTok. I don't scroll the Reels, For You, whatever the hell. I only look at people that I follow on Reels. And on IG, on TikTok, I be discovering all kind of folks. And on TikTok, I love the discussion that I've been seeing for a while now about women enjoying the lives that they have at whatever age and not feeling the pressure to be tethered to someone in order to feel that freedom. Can one feel freedom while being, I'm using the word tethered, but fill in however you want to say it. Can one feel that freedom while being tethered to, partnered with someone else? Perhaps. But I find that it is, or can be, a challenge, because when you're tethered to someone, even think about relationships. If you, this is a relationship, all relationships, they're all relationships, like friendships, platonic or romantic, right? All relationships. When you, thank you, Kimber Raz. When you move ahead, think of go-karts. When you're trucking along together and you happen to move ahead in front of, go at a faster pace than someone else or that other person, it can either serve as motivation for the person that you are in a relationship with to catch up, or it can serve as a threat. So think about friendships from back in the day. And let's say now you're an entrepreneur, you're doing well, working from home, traveling the world, and you got a girlfriend or you're in a relationship and that person is still doing what they were doing back when, whatever. You feel what I'm saying? It can either serve as motivation or it could be an absolute hindrance to that relationship. So can the freedom that I am enjoying exist in the confines of a romantic relationship? I don't know about that. I don't believe it. And do I even want to give it a test run? No. Could that change? Only God. Only the Lord. Thank you, Tony. We've taken a long journey to get here. It's an hour and a half. Look, I need somebody to put money in my donation plate. I'm so funny. I'm so annoyed. So could it happen because you know the conversations on TikTok that I adore so much are about women who are so content and so happy living life on their terms without it including someone else. And I love that. I absolutely love that. I love being able to do whatever the hell I want to do when I want to do it and because I want to do it. And not having to check in with anybody. Ugh! Why would I want to do that? Oh my God, please. Not me. You know? Now, I'm being facetious, but still. You know, is it possible? Yeah, I guess, with the right person. But how you going to know it's the right person? Well, you got to go through stuff to know that. And do I feel like going through something? No. I'm too busy grinding and living and loving and galavanting. Do I look like I want to be doing trial and error? I hope I don't give trial and error because I don't want to. You know, so that's my answer. Ooh, while I put these lashes on, you see I go in the middle and then I go to the outer part and then the inside. What is this? Girl, what is this? What? Ooh, what? Don't even tell me that is a skin tag. What is my skin doing? I cannot. My dad had skin tags. So if I have them, it wouldn't shock me, but I don't have any. So I don't know what this is, but it looks like one. Praise be. Okay. You sacrifice time. Jasmine, talk about it. Jasmine, talk about it. And I am so focused on living life well, happily, wholly, okay? WHOLLY, on my own terms. And I love it. I really do. I really do. I have earned my 40 years. I'm trying to tell you something. I've earned it. I've earned it so much. I don't want any disturbances. The incoming person has to add to peace and freedom. If not, it's a hard no. I tell you. And the thing about it is, there's so many things about it. You know, I'm just so about living life well, not living by force, but living well and having a damn good time doing it. Bigging up myself. I live by this. This is so good. This half lash curl I've had for ages. It's Revlon. I always tag it. Hopefully y'all use it. My nails are long. Mind you, I gotta do them again. So it's difficult to be always doing this. So the half lash curl will be helping me because you get right up in here. And I don't curl the lashes. This is just to press my lash and the lash together so that there isn't a gap. You want to look down and look at it from the side and make sure that you don't see a separation because then it just be looking crazy. Girl, I'm very type A. I'm also an introvert. I enjoy my own time. And I've curated my life in such a way where I can meet up with folks if I want to, and I cannot. I'm just not that person. I know people who have never been alone. I was the person who had a roommate first year in college. Sherry, the one in my video, the taller one. She and I were high school friends, roommates first year of college, and I said, I'm not doing this next year with you. I told her, I'm not doing this with you, and I love her to death. I've known her over 20 years. What? When was high school? I don't even know. I've known her, what, 30? How old am I? Whatever, 25 years. I told her, I'm leaving you next year. And she wanted to be roommates again. And I was like, no, I'm not doing this. I don't want this. This is not what I want. I don't like roommates. I don't like people in my space. I have to prepare myself for that. So when I host family and friends over, I'm all for it because I've hosted you. So I'm waiting for you. I'm ready for you. I've put together a whole itinerary. We're going to do this thing. But to be with somebody living, wow, all the time, wow. So what I'm saying about my girlfriend, love her to death, but I didn't want to be her roommate. I didn't want to be anyone's roommate. And mind you, first year of college, we ended up with a triple. We had a bigger room in our, we had a bigger room. So they had to give us a triple. They had to give us somebody else. I only wanted her to be my roommate. And so here goes somebody else. I forgot her name. And she just thrown in the mix of us. And I was like, who the hell? This is even worse. It was very worse. That was my grandma. It was very worse. Mm-hmm. So, all that to say, no. I like it. I love it. I very much love it. When I want people in my space, I will go for it, travel, dinner, lunch, whatever. Come over, let's do a girls' night. But I love, there's something to coming home to the house the way you left it. There's something to, you know what I'm saying? There's something to having stuff the way you want it to be. There's something to all of that. So hell no. No. And if I ever am like, dang, I want to go do something, I just call somebody, But on a daily basis, I love it. I can't. Loneliness is price to pay. Good price. And state of mind. So and people can change their mind. People can change their mind. It don't matter to me, baby. I hear you. I love it. Ooh, what you need to hear, girl? Ooh, this would be how I would be for sure. Look, because Kimber Rose gets it. Look, Kimber Rose is like, look, this is what it is right now. But if not, this is what it would be. Okay, you ain't lying. This is the same mascara. Okay, this is the Estee Lauder Turbo Lash. All right. Look, I've earned my 40 years, my 40 stripes, and I've curated my life the way that I want it to be. So, I just love it. I love my own freedom. You know what I'm saying? You don't move my, you know what I'm saying? 152. My weight, girl, 180, girl, 180. Don't move my ish. And I'm the kind of person, I'm gonna move your stuff. Like, don't put this here. This is annoying. Don't put it here. Put it somewhere else. I can't do it. I get to. It helped me similar when I started believing that everything happens to me happens for me and nothing happens to me. Ooh. Come on, girl. Talk about it, Erica. Okay. Look, this is one of those concentration. Are you ready? If so, let's go. If not, don't stop. Because you got to make sure you don't mess up the bottom mascara. You know what I'm saying? My lips are all dry, all talking to y'all. Yeah, what was happening, or what is still happening on the sides of my face is the buildup. It's the cookie crumble. The crumbling from the... that's what it is. Hopefully it's not too obvious because I'm not wasting this face. I'm about to do, not makeup, film. Like the eyes, this is a very simple, this can be, thank you, Kimber Rose. This can be a wedding makeup look. This can be, this look right here can be for any occasion. Obviously, this is my everyday just because makeup. But when I would do makeup for people, when I had clients, this look is a very easy look that you can do on anyone. And it just makes the eye pop. Because the lid is light. I could have made my crease darker to make the eye bolder here, in the crease. Darker or lighter. This is an easy wedding day makeup look for sure. People love this look. It is so easy. And the inner part of the eye is open. It gives almost what was it called? Cut crease-ish-esque. Y'all been here for a while. Wow. Look, I haven't even had water. Nobody even said, oh, Mena, drink some water. You can't even encourage me to have water. How can you do water with lip primer on? That's what I can't stand. I usually should have a straw. You know, I usually need to have a straw. You didn't even encourage me to say, get some water. Been talking for 99 minutes. I appreciate this. We've been having a good time. We're having a good time. But yeah, this makeup look is one of the two that I do very easily. Drink some water. Look. Laura said, go ahead and get your palette rinsed a little bit because it's been a while. Thank you. Is it sensual? This is an all events, all weather, all weather look right here, all weather, every weather you can think of. And you can wear this look. Okay, so for lip, let's see. Let's do Makeup Forever Artist pencil. Yo, I had this. Okay, we're ready here. we were enjoying you. I tell you. Okay. Oh my God. Okay, I'm just gonna say it. I had a friend, a new friend, way back when, before I moved to Houston. And she used to swear by Makeup Forever foundation. I did not do makeup much before I moved to Houston. I was just getting my feet wet. I knew nothing. Thank you, Deborah. Love you too. And she swore by Makeup Forever foundation. And I remember that because that's all I knew about Makeup Forever at that time. And when I pulled this out just now, this is the Artist Color Pencil in the shade Limitless Brown. It reminded me of her. Now, she was a new friend. I didn't know her very well, okay? But I took her on as a friend. This is the same friend later on. This has nothing to do with Makeup Forever, by the way, but the topic is here. This is the same friend, by the way, who wanted me to go with her to this club. Now, the way she was even describing this, let's go with me, go here, go there. You can make, emphasis on new. You can make money. I can make money. How? I was young. This is a very long time ago. Without saying too many words, why was it a lot more obvious after the fact I did not go because I was very skeptical about what she was talking about? Why was it very obvious after the fact that she was trying to take me to the strip club to be a stripper? Who was it? Candy's auntie that said, what the... She was trying to take me to a certain class. She was trying to take me to a certain club to make money. And I was young. We were all young. And I'm like, hey, Madame Makeup Forever makeup. Madame Makeup Forever foundation. Why? What have I done? I was so, I like to ask a lot of questions. And as I was asking, she kept being like, yeah, don't worry. It was somewhere in Boston, somewhere in Massachusetts, somewhere, and I'm from Rhode Island. So she was like, we're going to go so-and-so night. You can make a lot of money. Me. So what are you doing? You looking at my head to toe, knowing that I'm going to make a lot of, excuse me. No, ma'am. C'est tout bon. We good over here. That's it. C'est tout bon. Madame Esther. I tell you, so when I look at Makeup Forever, this is not an affiliation with Makeup Forever. Hey, if you want to, I like to work for you, I do use your stuff. It's just that when I think about the foundation, because I remember one time we had gone to Sephora, and I was still learning makeup because I started doing makeup when I came down with rosacea, and I had medicine that lightened my face. So instead of hyper pigmentation, darkness, I had hypo. My face I had light spots. I looked crazy. I looked sick. And I was like, I need something to put on this because people are asking me if I'm sick. And other than rosacea, I wasn't sick. And I was like, I need something to even this out. So it all started from there. So we were going to the mall and she, mind you, we were taking a bus to go to the mall. That's how young we were. We were on a bus. Did I even have a car? I don't even know. I don't even know if I had a car at that time. I might have had a car. I might have driven. Actually, I did have a car. I had a car. And that might have been why she wanted me to bring her to the Massachusetts, because she wanted me to drive my vehicle to go with her to go make some money. Not that kind of money, please. Excuse me. Goodbye. Get behind me. Get behind me. Get behind me. So, what look am I doing today? I don't even know. Where we at? What was I was going somewhere with that. Ooh, I'm so annoyed. Where was I going to go with that? It was tempting though. Was it? Oh, dear God. Tony. Wait, what do I want to say? Oh, okay. So I mentioned my liner to you, right? And now, where's my lip stain? I don't know where my lip stain is. Okay, here. I'm always using this one, Sephora 66, because it's very light. So here's my lip. I'm gonna do a little gloss because you know what I can't stand? When you do a video and you talk too much. And you know, the face came together, didn't it? The face came together, didn't it? This is my everyday lip. My choice, but to be blinded, no. Right? Tell me where you're bringing me to. Tell me and let me decide what's going on. But she was real tight-lipped. It was real fishy, and that's why I didn't like. It's very snake-like. Tell me and let me say, oh yeah, let's go do this. Are you crazy? I was just like, wow, what a snake. No. You were gonna bamboozle me. How? I can't do it. Okay. Yeah, so what I was saying was, you know how when you be talking a lot and your lip be all caked up in the middle? I be hating that. When I do a video, I be having to make sure I look from time to time, you know, so that I don't be giving yuck mouth in the middle. It be happening to the best of us, okay? All of us are best. So just check your lip every now and again. Because after a lot of talking, you want to make sure that there's no, you know, residue. It be happening. So when you do your lip, make sure you blot in the middle. And look, I can already tell it's going to happen because the product is right there. So just keep on checking in the middle. Yes, the outline is Makeup Forever Artist Pencil, and the shade is... I'm getting a phone call. Oh, crap. Oh, she's FaceTiming me. Crap, I had to call back. Aw. Okay. I'm getting a phone call. And what did I say? Artist Pencil. The shade is 608 Limitless Brown. Oh my God, what time is it over there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It's 7. Okay, I'm gonna answer her. And then the inside is one of my favorites. I need all these products. Oh my gosh. Okay. This makeup look, whenever I'm standing right here, I'm using the same kit. Every now and then, 1 or 2 will change, but not usually unless I change it. So the products that I'm using right here are all my LTK, and I need to make it easier for you all. Okay, I'll add it to this live and we'll go from there. Yes. And what did I say? Sephora collection lip stain. This is 66. 76 is cool. It's not as light. 66 is very light, and I like it because it matches my eye. Bright and bright. Again, this is a great look for wedding. Anything. This is a good look for anything. You can make the lip darker on the sides. You can change the lip color. You know what I'm saying? Light spots. People thought you were sick. Oh, makeup. My skin did come back together when I changed my facial product to treat. The product that I was using to treat the rosacea was what was lightening my skin. So I told the doctor, hello, I need a new one because this is dangerous. And I think after that, when I say dangerous, I mean that hyperbolically. And after that, I believe when I went on doxycycline, which is an antibiotic that really helped my rosacea, but I had no clue that it wasn't to be used long term. I was on doxycycline for years. You cannot be on doxycycline and want to get pregnant. My friend was like, not that I wanted to at that time, but my friend was like, that's not a long-term use product. Why are you still on that? And I'm like, that's what my doctor has me on. What am I supposed to do? So I changed the medication because I told the doctor, excuse me, my face. So to correct it, I got concealer. Then concealer led to foundation. Then foundation led to, wait, I look so flat. I need to do something. And then at that time was when, what's her name? What's her name? My God. Kim Kardashian did the whole highlight contour thing. That's when we learned, wait a minute, there's a highlight and contour? So then I was like, okay, let's try to do the highlight and contour. But me and my girlfriend went to Sephora and I was like, wait, the highlight thing is too scary. It looks too bold. It looks too, you know, and now look at my highlight. Girl, now I'm like, look, highlight me. But back then, the highlight and contour was such a scary idea that, wow, I didn't want it to be too loud. But little by little, it just built up, and then now here I am. And look at God. Something that ended up being this skin condition that I still have turned into a business. Excuse me, turned into my life. So just look at that. Look at that. Excuse me. Look at that. Oh, gassy. Good thing it's coming off my mouth. I'm annoyed. And you know that already. You know this. Primer, you recommend Mena. I might have missed. You know what? I will normally focus on skincare. Now, I will use certain primers depending on, what's going on in Tulum and in real hot weather days. Thank you, Charity. I really do like this one size one. This is Oil Sucker. Now, this is like Milk of Mag in the way that put it where you want it to go and leave it alone. It's going to leave a white ash. It's going to suck your face dry, and you don't want it to build up in any particular area. So you shake it and watch. I'll show you. You take some. You don't need a lot. Okay? And here, pretend like this is my face. Is it going to show you? Like, it looks different on my face because I put it on after I put on primer, but you're going to put it on. See? It even feels a little like a tug. Okay, and you're gonna put it on to your face. So do you see a difference? Hopefully you do. Okay, but on the face, because I put it on after makeup, after skincare, I'd be seeing the white ash. And if you're like me, that tells you you've done something right. Then I'm like, okay, good. It has sucked my oils dry and I'm on the right path. So I like the Oil Sucker. If you need hydration, really and truly skincare, hydrating skincare routine, hydrating moisturizer. Yes, we have hydrating primers. I don't have any because I normally, Tony, I normally focus on hydrating skincare routine. And then if I want to mattify my T-zone, then I'll use a mattifying primer. But I don't need to use a hydrating primer because my skincare routine is normally hydrating. Unless I'm in a cold weather area and my skincare routine just isn't doing enough, then I'll take a hydrating foundation coupled with my hydrating skincare routine and perhaps a hydrating makeup setting spray like this one right here, Tatcha Luminous Dewy Skin. There are other more affordable ones. I do like this one a lot. Like, what's this weather? I'll look at the weather and say, should I make my skin dewy? Because the weather outside is frightful, and if it's hot outside, naturally, my skin's gonna become dewy. So ain't no sense in me making my skin dewy right here in the bathroom and then going outside and enjoying the weather, and then I'm extra dewy times 2. But if it's cold outside, if it was 35, 40 degrees, you feel me? Then this face right here with nothing on it might start to feel dry, like tight. Like, if I go like this outside, I'd be feeling like, oh, you know what I'm saying? Then I'll spray something like this or any other hydrating setting spray to help counteract, balance it out so that I don't feel dry. You know what I'm saying? Because look, don't make me get annoyed, Tony. Because I don't want to be annoyed. Like, wow. Wowzers. We don't want that. And then have our shade. What happened? Who didn't have a shade? Huh. That's what I don't like. You better have my shade. Oh, Erica, you put me on a Sephora sale. Ooh, okay, good. Okay, good. Yeah. Stock up because they love to be discontinuing certain shades or changing the formula. Don't be changing it. If I told you I like it, why is it now changed? Please go back to where it was. Thank you. I'm in a wedding and I'll do my own makeup. Love, because look, I'll be honest, wedding makeup costs more because of the headache and the stress. So good, do your own. Love that. Look, everyone should learn how to do their own makeup, man. Saves you a lot of money. Imagine me paying for someone to do my makeup twice a week. I can be, hi. Okay, so good. Everyone should learn. That's what I really want. I want everyone to learn. They didn't have our shade. They always say buy lighter shade product because they didn't have, imagine, because you burp. You're so funny, Laura. Yeah, Laura. I don't know. Look, so I wouldn't say that it causes me to burp. You feel what I'm saying? It's just that the GLP-1 be giving me a little bit of rumbles sometimes. It's a lot better than it used to be because I've been on it for a long time. But I've had my fair share of tummy. It was so funny. Someone on TikTok was like, the pretty girls be having tummy issues. And you know what? Big up yourself. So we're all pretty. Okay, so everyone is part of that. Secondly, sometimes. And the GLP-1 does cause a little bit of tummy issues, but it's worth it. It's worth it. I don't care. I need the hydration because I have dry skin. Okay. So Charity, focus on a hydrating skincare routine. Let your moisturizer, let your toner, let your hydrating essence and all that stuff, let it be hydrating. So for instance, today and for the past few days, I've been using Pharmacy Honey Milk, something that's gonna hydrate your skin, okay? Make sure you're using something like that. You want to make sure you're using a hydrating moisturizer. I was using this today and I have been for a while. Philosophy Hope in a Jar. There are so many different hydrating products. You want to make sure your skincare is on point. And many times we don't realize that our skin can be made even more dry. Look at my girl, just gotta go. Look, so I was telling you that it's pushed back. It is pushed back. So look, I sewed it, but I didn't sew right here because of many reasons, whatever. I should have, but I didn't. So look, I'm just gonna push it forward just for my videos today. Just okay. So many times our skin will look and feel more dry because we need to exfoliate. So make sure you're exfoliating once, twice a week. Start off with once just to be safe. You feel what I'm saying? No force. You don't want to cause irritation, but make sure you're doing that. And make sure you're using hydrating skincare products. Hydrating, and do your skincare routine morning and night. Your skin will change. Your skin itself will change, and it'll look a lot better under your makeup. It totally will. Oh, did you really, Deborah? I love that. Oh, I love that. You know, wow, for you to say that. My mom has an eye condition. She was injured when she was younger. Even thinking about it makes me so scared. She said a pencil, she fell in a pencil in her eye. So one of her eyes is not, she doesn't see as well. But anyway, my heart goes out to you because I can only imagine. How do you manage your time with all that I do? Girl, being type A does help me because managing my time just floats my boat and finds my lost remote. So it just works for me. Whereas I know people who are hanging on by a thread because to them it's just all so much. So I get that. I really do get that. Ooh, my leave out looks like I cut it, but I didn't. I don't know what happened to it. Yeah, we're gonna deal with her in a second. So keeping a calendar really is helpful to me. What is this? Flakes? Only God knows. Keeping a calendar is helpful for me. I live by my calendar. I've learned to be more flexible. So if the things on my calendar don't go according to plan, it's okay. I just move on. I know I'm a lot more flexible these days than I used to be. I used to be very rigid, girl. I used to be a very rigid person. Now there are some ways that I still am rigid. Hello, I want what I want when I want it, how I want it, because I want it. You know. But I've found peace in being. Oh, I don't even need to, well, just the root. I've found peace in being more flexible. Ooh, I just had to get the root. Look, I can smell my hair. Oh, wowzers. We're going to comb this out in just a second. So keeping a calendar, to-do list, and just prioritizing. I mean, I don't do everything on my to-do list every day, but I've learned to bob and weave and do the things that are important. And I feel better when I get things done. So I just do what I feel better doing. I just do what I feel better doing. And I love what I do. Loving what you do is important too. So because I love what I do, it just makes sense. I just do it. And back to our earlier discussion, I get to do this. So just a little reminder of how I get to do what I've prayed for. Girl, wakes me the hell up. I love what I do. Am I caught in something? I get to do this and I love what I do. So what I look like playing Russian roulette with the blessing that I prayed for. You know what I'm saying? Look, now we're looking like a person. Like somebody. Tell me you're that somebody. Boy, I've been watching you like a hawk in the sky. The fly. Nope, that's not how it goes. Like a hawk in the sky. Yeah, that flies, you were my prey. But I promise you, if we keep bumping heads, I know that one of these days how's it go? Wow. Yeah, no, he don't, is it pack your bags? He gonna pack your bags, and I don't know the rest of the words of this song. I was late here a while. Will you list your, yes, praise God, I will do that. I'll have my assistant do that because how? Very much worth it. I'm over dry skin girly. Yes, girl, plateau, come annoyed. Girl, Laura, annoying. Can't do it. Surrounded by type B's. Girl, a charity. Yo, the type B's, you trying to take us out. Yo, all, if not most, of my friends and family are type B. And I really had to take it to God. I had to take all of them to Christ. Because what I was so tired of, the wig don't look half bad. I was looking to see how many flyaways. The wig don't look half bad. I asked somebody, tell me there's somebody. It don't look half damn bad. It was on its last leg. You saw me pull the wig from the trunk to the front seat. You saw that. And you would never know. Who's going to know? No one's going to know. Right? You would never know. I need that somebody, tell me that somebody. Boundaries re-enters the chat. I get tired of being the manager, Not take him to Christ. I had to. Because I was now that I was frustrated by. I was so frustrated. Like my friend. Oh, what up, girl? I had to look and see who it was. Girl, we've been here for 120 minutes. Wow. We've been here for... It's been 2 hours. It's been 2 hours. It's a long time. I've given my life to Christ and to you all today. This has been quite some time. I gotta say, I showered before coming on this live because I needed to shower, I love to shower. And armpits. My armpits are still very overactive. And I gotta say, in this live, we've talked about a myriad of topics. I have not shared with you all that my armpits have been doing cartwheels in this whole entire live. Family and friends, I look like Cynthia the doll from Rugrats. We're dealing with the type Bs. Yo, why do the type Bs like us? It's like they are roaches searching for cereal at the top of the fridge. Roaches searching for the breadcrumbs in the bread. The bread containers back in the day? Do you guys still have them? My mom still has it. The container you put bread inside. When I used to buy bread, I don't buy bread anymore. I used to buy bread. I will put the bread in the fridge because it just allows the bread to last longer. And then I just didn't want bread on the counter because it might attract bugs. Is that real? I don't know. But remember how we used to have a container, okay, on the pantry, and you open it up. Open it this way, and there's bread inside. Bread. What kind of bread companies do you guys like? Anyway, so think about that bread container. Somehow, some way, the little grains of bread fall out of the bread container. I've said bread a lot. And God forbid you have roaches, because where am I going with this one? Where am I going with this? I'm so pissed. Hold on. Where am I going with this? Okay. Laura, yes. You started this. Okay. The roaches that would find the little crumbs from the bread container, it's like the type Bs are the roaches and we are the bread in the bread container. So Erica, you understand it? It's like somehow, some way, they get in the container and they keep on getting in the container. So I found myself very frustrated with the type. I lost you. Look, Wanda, I understand that. I really do, because I was lost. But now I'm found. Look, there's a message in the mess. There's a message in everything. See what the Lord is going to do? The Lord is going to bring peace in this conversation. Where am I going with this? Good question. Yes, Laura, please. I need you in this. I need you. You need me. We're all a part of what? How's it go? God's promise. Stand with me. Agree with me. We're all a part of God's promise. That one. So the type B's hunt us down. Yes, I'm doing what I can. I'm doing what I can. Look, this is live, very live. It is his will that every need be supplied. They find me no matter what. Oh, they find extroverts too. Look, you are important to me. They need us to survive. Type B's, throw your hands up. What's the guy on TikTok? He says, throw your hands up. Type B's. Yeah, world, listen. Free ja. Free ja. Don't worry. You're lost, but what is you're found? Look. You're lost, but you are actually found. This is when I go into spoken word. Look, it comes to a point. It comes to a point where the live has to end. And it's only 1:38. This is not even, we don't even have a drink from the Bartesian. Imagine if we had a margarita on deck. Imagine if we had a drink. It's only 1:39. The clock just struck 1:39. So just imagine. We got to reconvene in the evening time. Thank you. Balance Libra, thank you. I do what I can. We've come up, from the beginning of this live till now, we have really come a long way. God has done a thing. He's done a work. We went from the word of the year, what the Lord has done. Okay, we talked about freedom, and we talked about roaches. You know, when you've overcome something, you can talk about it with freedom. When you've overcome roaches, you gotta just be able to talk about it freely. I haven't seen you all day. You won't see me tomorrow either. I'm not following. Yes, an evening live would be great. Ah, Zaga. I love that. Yes, look, God is so faithful. I hope that you all have had a laugh. This has really tickled my fancy. It has floated my, is it floated? This has float my boat, and my lost remote has been found, I will say. And you know I like that. Look, find my lost remote, okay? Because that's what I like. Look, this is Makeup Forever. Y'all know the Makeup Forever story too. Look, Makeup Forever Limitless Brown, okay? Praise be. Y'all are I'm so excited, thank you. And Sephora Collection, 66, okay? Get these two. This is very, very light though. So if you want to do a light but not too much, 76. I don't have it here. 76 is also good. 66 is light, like in the way that I like it. I'm trying to step back so you can see better, but you know, this might be too light for you, but I like it. I like it a lot. It is very, very light, pink, just all the things, okay? This is, your first live ever. Girl, this is my first live in maybe 2 years, so praise be. I'm glad it was with me. I was talking about extroverts telling me they haven't seen me all day. I tell them, you won't see me tomorrow either. Because what? Wanda, thank you so much. Oh my gosh. Imagine all of us here hanging out. I love it. Okay, so is this before y'all go, I should do a poll, shouldn't I? Nah, the poll be in my face though. The poll be in my face. It's annoying. Please do more. Okay, I'm gonna do more. But so weekday like this is okay? Because let me know. I know I gotta do an evening. I gotta have energy. Y'all don't want lackluster. Y'all want energy. I understand it. I'm gonna come on. I'm gonna pop in here when I have energy. You feel what I'm saying? Because look, I'm ready to go to sleep. This is a lot of work. This is a lot of energy. You know? Evening, please. Mate, evening. Okay. I will do weekdays. We all needed this. Oh, Lisa. I love that. Okay. Okay, so we're gonna do a mix. Ooh. Look. Would it be saved? That's a good question. I guess. I'm going to save it, right? Because y'all want to know the products. I done missed everything. Grala. Oh, we've been here for 2 hours. That's crazy. Pop when you pop, we will be here. Okay, okay. Unwinding is cool too. Okay, you're right, because we could unwind, right? It ain't always gotta be, it won't always be like this. It ain't always gotta be like this, right? We can unwind, wash our faces off, clip our wigs back and talk. We could do that. We could do that. All right, we could do that. I work from home on Thursdays and Fridays, but if you do a weekday, I'll bring my headphones while I'm in off. Ooh, girl, don't be out there getting laid off because of the people's lives. Praise be. Okay, good. No, I appreciate that. Look, I can't do it. I'm so excited. Thank you so much. Oh my God. Silent watcher, but enjoyed. Hey, look, I'm also a silent watcher, so I appreciate that. That is so sweet. Now I see how people be online for hours, these streamers and stuff. Imagine me a streamer. Me. My big age. Streaming what? Thank you, Lonnie. Not The Office. Charity, I'm telling you. Drink that water. I'm telling you. I need it. I need a straw next time because the lips. How can we be drinking water like a man? And then, because wow. Look, manly water drinking. Like how? Not sexy. Or in the office, right? Or in the office. Oh, I love that. Look, I just be trying to do what I can for the people. And I just be trying to do what I can for me. You know, I just like to be me. I love it. I love it. I think it's just great. Oh my gosh. Wow. So I'm going to get off. When y'all see, I might change my shirt. But when y'all, well, I guess you're not going to know. Anyway, my goal, look, see, is getting a little caked up. See, all that talking. Oh, I didn't do a gloss. Hold on. Let's do a gloss because the lips are getting real caked up. We don't want that. Should I do this? Lawless, forget the filler. It don't be burning, so don't worry. Okay, Lawless, forget the filler. Daisy Girl is the color. Oh, I meant to ask y'all stuff. We were talking too much. What kind of video? Can y'all let me know? I don't even know how much of a delay I have. Can you let me know down below what kind of videos you like? Like, for instance, okay, with the new year, do you want to see workout outfits? Do you want to, what kind of video ideas do you have? Essentially, that's what I'm getting at, okay? Do you have any for the people? Ooh. Not her spilling. Not her making a mess. Daisy Girl, right? Is that what it said? Mm-hmm. Daisy Girl right here in the middle. And then go. And then blot. And now, don't let a gloss fool you. A gloss can get all caked up too. You gotta get up in here with the gloss. You be having yuck mouth, but the gloss version. And I've been there. And then get the teeth. Ooh, I haven't talked to y'all about whitening in a while. I gotta do that. There's so many things to do. Ooh, not message file for review. Let's read it. Because sometimes, ooh, the gloss, she thick. Oh, okay. Not Instagram. YouTube thinks that you being nasty. Yeah, she is thick though. Come on, you can show it. We're talking about gloss. Don't piss me off. I like your makeup. Oh, the eyeshadow. All right, so in the crease, I don't know if this is still, look, I like what I like, you know what I'm saying? Is the doll outside for New Year's Eve, or will you be safe? New Year's Eve, I'm trying to go to church. I actually gotta go look and see where the responses were. This is Huda Beauty, Matte Obsessions. I just used this color and that color in my crease. I could have used this on my lid. Oh wait, I did. I'm confused. I did use this on my lid, excuse me. And it was the other palette, this other Morphe palette that I used on my inner eye because I wanted something very bright. So this Morphe Matte Essentials palette, I used this light yellow color. Not the white, but this light yellow color is what I used. So mainly the other one. You could do the whole thing with that palette. If that palette is no longer available, grab this. This is a recent-ish purchase. I love it. You can do your whole eye look and many others with this palette. This palette makes my heart smile. Chocolate brown, gray, cool brown, a purple. These are great crease colors. Good transition color. These two right here. If you're lighter than me, that's a good transition color. And then everything else are good lid colors. All of these can go on your lid. Boom, boom, boom. All over here. So these two can be crease transition, and then all of these And these down here can be great lids. If you're lighter, like very light, these can be transition also. This is a great palette. I like this palette a lot. Do you do any bright colors? I know. I used to do a lot of bright colors. Blue, purples, red, green. I used to do it. You did? Sashton? Ashton? I like this palette a lot. I used to do all kind of bright colors. Times have changed, and I said that I wanted to do more bright colors, but I'll be honest with you. Many of us, when we do our makeup in a video, we then take that same makeup to go do other videos, and it's just so jarring when you're talking about some random general topic and you have on purple eyeshadow. Is it a crime? No, but a look like this is more neutral and muted that I could do 20 videos with this look, and it wouldn't seem like I did that video or those videos on the same day. But if I had on a purple eyeshadow or purple lipstick and I did 5 videos, you would know, dang, she did all these videos in one day. And is it a crime? No, but it just doesn't, it doesn't bode well for longevity, for evergreenness when recording content. When you have a neutral face like this and you batch record content, it just goes better. It just feels better. It just looks better. It just makes more sense. So that's why I have fallen into this natural look, because this is just evergreen. But I love color. But do a fashion look to complement. That's true. That is true, right? Like a purple or green eyeshadow look, and then do an outfit look. I gotta do it. You know what I will do? We can do that next time. Let's do that next time, right? I can do an eyeshadow look that is not gonna bode well for batch creating content, but we'll do it on live and have fun with it. Let's do that. We can do that. I love the idea. I love that. I love it because I haven't done color in a long time. Lipstick, I used to live in different lipsticks. I used to kill them people. Okay. I used to kill them people at that office. Okay. I didn't care what they had to say. They were going to get me in some lip color. All kind of colors. I would give it to them people. And times have changed. I mean, even the content that I see, this is just more concealer to add to my hair, my line, I say it, my part, to make it look like it's all coming together. We know it's a wig, but you know, you can do a little 1-2-1-2 sometimes to amplify stuff a little bit. So I'm just opening it up so I can see better. Oh, I can barely see. And then just trying to connect this line so it looks, you see, it just looks, now my part does look crooked, we get all that, right? Don't look too hard, okay? But from my head being up right now, you can see my part. Just a little 1-2, just a little 1-2. My part is not always perfect, but you know what I like to do? I like to show the imperfections, because not everyone is going to get it right. I'm not always going to get it right either. You know what I'm saying? It has changed, huh? Okay, so you've been here for a while. Yeah, you know, stuff be happening. Can you do meditation? Laura, meditation. You know, anything is possible. With God, anything is possible. So I'd hate to be pigeonholed. It's possible. Have you? Hey, Ada Johnson. Then that means that the budget is high, because I be sharing a lot of fragrances. My God, thank you. Wow. Oh my gosh. Wow. Good for you. I love that. That means you smell good. Okay. 8 p.m. in London. Ooh, I got a call. She called me back. Oh, you have? Oh, I love that. Thank you, girl. So you've seen some transformations. You've seen some transformations. You've seen what the Lord can do. And I love that. Being in the kitchen would be funny. Imagine all the ad-libs. I'd be like, imagine. Everybody close your eyes. Okay? And think about not farting. Don't do that. Let your hearts and minds be open. Just don't fart. That's my quick take on meditation. Imagine. The budget is high. Affirmation videos. Okay. You know, I used to do the affirmations and all that stuff. And then what happened? I mean, it just changed and evolved. But yeah, Caribbean mother. Look, now we're just Now we're just talking-ish. I don't want to waste y'all time. What's the name of the palette you just showed? Yes, ma'am. This is Morphe 18WT. I don't know why it says that. Artistry palette, okay. Matte Essentials. Well, yes. Oh, it's my videos. Okay, yes. Okay, I actually have printed out what I'm going to talk about, so I'm going to do that. This is what it looks like on the inside. This palette is so good for just the everyday soft glam. Just, you don't need any other palette besides this one. Singing a song that doesn't end. Yo, I cannot. Is it the song that never ends? Is that the one? Yo. You're welcome. Yo, sometimes the distraction is, is something. Sometimes the distraction is something. Okay, well, I am so grateful for y'all hanging out with the kids today. You feel me? I have had a time. I'm glad I ate. It's good I ate before I came here, because 2 hours, I would have been starving like Marvin. I love that palette. See, there you go. There you go. It's the Millennial Deep Cut. What's the deep cut? Because, yes, I'm very much... What did I say that was deep cut? That's so funny. Tell me. Not me not following. You're such a breath of fresh shit. Well, girl... Look, let me breathe on you, okay? Because the Lord He's doing what He's breathing on me. Okay, so let me just... I just want to breathe on you. I appreciate that, okay? Look, I just, we got to breathe. And breathe on us. Okay, all right, let me let y'all go, because, look, we be here all day. I love it. God's body, yes. Look, don't get me started. I need you to survive. Stand with me. Agree with me. We're all a part of God's body. It is His will. Well, He's worthy. Thank you. That every need be supplied. How's it go? It's all a wait. We are a what? Hold on. Oh. Wait, we are, wow. We are, is it we are important? We are important to me. You are important to me. Yes, you see? The seats are here. I need you to, is it I need you? Survive. Look, one thing I'm going to do is get a song in my spirit. The words might not be there, but the song is going to be there, as long as the melody is there and the people know the words, that's all that matters. I need you to stand with me. Because the one thing is, y'all all going to, I would think, agree, not with me, but with the Lord. Agree with me. We're all a part. Have I checked the back of my wig? It's probably not even combed correctly. Let's all take a look at the board. Is it Chandra? Let's see the back of the wig. We'll help you out. That's what I'm talking about. I might not, but hello? I need you. Yeah, let's look at the back of the wig, because look. Ooh. See, right here. Ooh, my. And I was going to walk around like that. I can't do it. We got to get that down. I don't always check the back of the wig, but we got to get back there. And look, the wig might even be too high. Like, hello? My braids, I didn't really, do the braids for it to be... something. You should have seen me scrambling to, yeah, comb that out. Yo, I don't always be looking in the back. You feel me? We gotta go back, forth and forth. We gotta go. Let me see it go. We gotta go back there. I love that. I know I joke, but look, God is so faithful. Okay? I love that. Okay, we got to get back there. So now we got it all together. All in together now. Okay? We're all on one accord. All on one accord. Look, one thing I'm going to do is have a song. I might not know the lyrics at that time, but there will be a song. There will be a song in my spirit. Okay? Look, I'm at a loss of words. Literally. I'm at a loss of words. And I do want to give you back your time. I do want to give you back your time. Look at how generous I am. Look at that. I'm just doing community service. I want to give the people back their time. Let me wash my hands. Don't your hands ever just be feeling so dirty? I can't. We gotta let her go. She got a phone call to return, y'all. Oh, look, it's my personal assistant. Okay, not for real. Okay, I've had a great time. I'm so sick of this. I'm so sick of this. Look, I'm gonna come back. I'm gonna come back. Make sure y'all come back. Cause look, don't leave me out here like this. Cause look, coming on live is so scary. Cause you be like, knock knock. Anyone home? Is anyone out there? Ollie oxen free. It's like that. So when y'all came in and y'all stayed, I love it. Praise be. EOS 24-hour lotion, the pistachio one. So good. Okay. Hello. All right. Hugs and kisses to everybody. This was so much fun. I'm going to save this and then get to the description in a second. Let me return all kind of calls and messages. Okay. All right, y'all. Bye-bye.